Hello and welcome. In this video, we will understand what are partial properties. Partial properties basically is a feature that was introduced in C# version 13. So let's go to Visual Studio and understand what this is. I have created two projects. One is using C# version 12, meaning I am using .NET 8 here. If I go to my project file, you can see I am using .NET 8 here. Right, and I have one second project here. I'm using .NET 9. Basically, in this project, we'll be using C# version 13, and it will be having access to all the latest features that are available. Okay, so let's see what is happening. Let's open up the application that is using .NET 8. Okay, so this is my program.cs file. Here I have created a partial class customer, and first I have added one class field of name. Okay, so this is a private class field. So we can only access a private class field by using getters and setters. So I have added a getter that will get that private field, and the setter that will set the value for that private class field. Okay, and let's see how we are using it. So I have created a object of customer class, and then I have set some name to that customer using my set name method. And after that, I'm getting the name back using the get name method. And finally, I'm printing that using console.writeLine. Okay, because partial properties are not available, that's why I have to use getters and setters. If I try to create a property here and try to mark it as partial, you will notice we will get the compilation error. If you hover over on this, you can read the error message here. Partial keyword is not valid for this item in C# version 12. But if we use C# 13, then we can use it. That's what compilers is suggesting us. Okay, so let's remove this partial keyword and get rid of this property and try to run the program and see if you're getting the expected output or not. Okay, my application is running and I'm getting the name of the customer back. Okay, so now let's open up the application that is using version .NET 9. So what I have done, I have copy pasted the same code from my earlier application, and you can see here I am still having those getters and setters. So now let's try to use partial property feature and try to eliminate these getters and setters. Okay, so let's create a property. So I have created this property. Let's mark this as partial. So I have marked this property as partial, but if you notice here, I'm getting the compilation error because I have not given the implementation of the property. So let's go ahead and provide the implementation in the partial class again. So let's get rid of these getters and setters and implement the property here. Okay, so I have provided the implementation for my get and set. And now if you see, the compilation error is gone from here. Now let's try to use this partial property in our code. Okay, so now we don't have to use this setter method. We can use the property and set the name here. And again, instead of using the get name method, I can use my property like this. Now let's set this application as our starter project. Now let's run the application. When we run the program, you can notice we are getting our expected output.